idea to ask them about this. I think they said they would be in the garden right out the grass.
Alright, wait, so we get lost in this huge house. It's amazing to me that one single person can maintain this entire...
Yeah, it is really impressive. Like, the man must work out or something.
Oh. Hello, Mr. Kieran. Mix Hayes. How may I help you today?
Well, we've been doing some research. See, little bit of research, and a couple of irregularities came up. We were hoping you could maybe clear up for us because we're a bit confused.
Oh? Is everything alright with the device? I trust progress is being made on that.
Of course. We're almost ready with the compressor, so if you could start providing the raw materials, we can begin to manufacture the casing. But
it's not really a problem with the device.
Oh? Are the lodgings to your tastes? I can find more appropriate furniture if necessary.
No, that's not it either. It's nothing to do with...
How long have you worked here? I'm just gonna say it. How long have you worked here?
At this particular mansion, or for the family in general? I've worked with the family for some time now. The mansion is a more recent undertaking of mine.
Forgive me if this is impolite of me to ask, but how old are you? Remind me. I don't believe I've ever asked.
I'm not quite certain I see the relevancy of that question.
Okay.
May I say it is rather
Well, how about who hired you then? Who hired you on?
I was hired by Master Jonathan, Ichabod Price, and Joseph Coins.
Okay, how long ago was that?
Some years. The current Master Jonathan was quite young.
Alright, then where were you hired?
I was hired in Elmhurst Village. It's just along the coast. It's not terribly too far from here.
Are you seriously the only maid here? I mean, this is an absolutely massive mansion. How are you managing to do this all by yourself?
Oh, just hard work and elbow grease, you know.
Okay, when did you last speak to Master Jonathan?
I spoke with him approximately a few weeks before I encountered Mix Hayes.
Do you know where he is right now? Do you know where any of the family members are?
Well, tragically, the family line has grown somewhat narrow in the wake of current events. With regards to Master Jonathan, I'm sure I'll come across him sooner or later. Oh, yeah, speaking of, what would you like for dinner? I have managed to find some rather lovely small animals. I believe they might be serviceable as a form of stew. But if you prefer, I can provide a more vegetarian meal.
If it's not a fish, I'm not interested, thank you. And also, that's not the topic of conversation here.
Actually, well, maybe related, how do you get all this done in a day? I mean, you're doing so much here, and then cooking? How is that even possible?
Well, classical training, years of experience, and hard work and elbow grease.
Training where?
It took you half an hour to acquire a nether star for me. Do you have any idea how difficult that's supposed to be?
Is it supposed to be?
Yeah, it's supposed to be goddamn near impossible. Like, it's certainly supposed to take longer than half an hour.
What maid school did you train at that taught you how to get nether stars? What reputation? What reputable organization included that in your repertoire of services?
Oh, that wasn't in service to that was not part of my classical maid training. That was actually a revisiting of a task I undertook for Master Jonathan II.
Well, that just raises further questions.
Oh, that particular iteration was certainly very much the adventurous sort. He enjoyed investigating tombs and all sorts of other places, and occasionally he did
Wait,
testing.
Jonathan II?
Yes, the current Master
Did you
Jonathan's
know him
grandfather.
personally?
Yes, I served the family.
So you knew him personally?
Yes, yes. Is this...
So you must have been really young when you started in that service.
I don't know if I'd say young, per se.
Well, do we show them?
Yeah, go ahead. We did find something that is really confusing, and we would appreciate you clarifying what exactly is going on with it.
Oh?
It is a photo of you. You could see you don't look that young, but I wouldn't say you've changed at all.
I think I do recall that particular birthday. That was Master Jonathan's 6th, if memory serves. He was quite dismayed by the colour of tricycle we got him. Unfortunately, by that point all the stores had closed, but we were able to repaint it in short order.
What about the date in the back?
What of it?
So you're saying that you've just aged impossibly well. That's just... You're not going to tell us the actual history here.
I don't quite see how this is relevant to the repairing of the machine. If this is information that would help, I can certainly try and find you an answer, but as it stands, the device needs to be repaired so that we can proceed, I'm afraid.
You know what? This has just been a waste of time. I'm going back inside.
Very well, I shall see you at dinner.
There now. You see what you've done? You see what you've done? You've made Hayes angry.
Yeah, you're
What?
good. Just checking your audio compared to Dave, and yes, you look good.
Oh, okay. That's
I mean, to me,
good.
you always look good, but you know.
Aw, that's gay. I may have gotten myself a bit stuck.
How? And where?
There's this corner which doesn't have any bookcases in it. I fell into the corner.